Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin. First of all, let us pray and give thanks for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa taala who has given us the blessings of faith and Islam. Salawat and salam don't forget to give to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Without him, we wouldn't know what Islam is. Before going to the next session, let me introduce myself. My name is Marska Ahyari, and I'm the host of the Weekend Tech Talk series. And the speaker of time is Maulana Ade Faturazaki. And the theme that will be brought is create, update, and delete. Okay, my friend Maulana, time and stage is yours.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maulana Adifatur Razaki, but you guys can call me Maul as I'm the facilitator in this weekend tech talk, and in today's opportunity, I'm gonna show you how to create a simple create, read, update, and delete in PHP and database. So let's just jump straight into the material. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is create a folder for your work. Firstly, you make a folder in C in your C directory, and you insert into the XMPP and find this folder name htdocs, and then you create a new folder in these folders in htdocs. I'm gonna name it WTT material, and then you select this WTT material, and then you select folder, and then we have the Visual Studio Code with the WTT material folder opened. And then because we are gonna make a PHP with create, read, update, and delete that connected with that database, the next thing we're gonna do is we set up the configuration file. Sorry, we we create a new file name. I'm gonna name it config.php. So in this file, we're gonna make like the connection between the PHP and the database. So if we want to store the data, or we want to delete or edit or add new data into the database, the PHP and database is connected. So first you type PHP, so the code knows that it is a PHP code, and then we make some variables. First thing we gonna make is the database host. Database host. The name is localhost. The second variable is database name. The database name. Oh yeah, the first thing, first you gotta make a new database in the PHP So how do you create a new database? This is how you create a database. Type create database and then your database name. I want to name my database by I'm gonna create my database name by WTT, and then we have the new database named the WTT, and then I wanna make the I wanna make the table in the database. So how do you do that? First thing you gotta type create table and then your table name. For example, for this example, I'm gonna make a like user database. So I'm gonna name the table users. Then we put the column for the data type. First is ID, and with the integer that data type, and then set this to not null with auto increment. And then the next I'm gonna add name column with varchar data type, and then I'm gonna add what else user email. Yes, I'm gonna add email with same with name. I'm gonna make it to varchar data type, and then the last one I think is phone number with varchar data type. And then you send it. Oh, incorrectable. Hmm. What did I do wrong? Let me check it first. Oh yeah, forgot. You add the ID as a primary key. And then yeah, we have the table with ID, name, email, and phone number. And then we have this structure ID with the primary key, and then name, email, and phone number. And then we have created the database, and we're gonna go back to the Visual Studio Code, continue our PHP, and then database name. Your database name is we have this WTT, so I'm gonna type it in this WTT, and then the the next one is the next one is the database username. So basically your username in the PHP my admin or the database. Mine is set to default, so the default one is root. And then the last one is the password in your database. For this, I'm just gonna leave it blank because I don't use any password in my PHP my admin or in my database. So I'm just gonna leave it blank. But if you guys have like password in your database, you can just write your password in this. For example, 1234. But I don't have any password, so I'm just gonna leave it blank. And then we create the variable for the connection. I'm gonna name it my SQLI, and then the syntax is my SQLi underscore connect, and then insert the variable these 4 variables that we have created. It is database host, and then database username, and then database password, and the last is database name. Then we have this connection. After we finish this, the configuration or the connection to the database, we are finished with this, and we can just start to create the database. The second I'm gonna add is the I'm gonna add a file. Wait a minute. I'm gonna add file with index.php. Maybe you guys a little bit confused. What is index.php file for? In the index.php file, I'm gonna this is where the file show the this is where the file this is where the file show the database that you have stored, and then we can see it in this index.php. So the first thing is create the PHP syntax, and then include once the database the connection file, which is config.php. With config.php, and then we of course we gonna show we wanna show the database that has been the data that have been stored in the database. We wanna show it here. How do we do that? First, we create like variable, and then I'm gonna name it result, and then the syntax is mysqli underscore query, and then um, call back the connection the connection variable, which is mysqli. So I'm gonna make it mysqli comma select stars from the table name. The table name is user, so type users inside this column, and then order by ID ascending. So this is select. We call all the data from the user user table in the database, and order it by the ID. What is ID? ID it is the number that we have created in the database, ascending. So it is ordered by normally for example like 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue until unlimited. And then we create the view for our database. We type HTML, and then add head header, the head, not header, and then I'm gonna put title user data. Nice. And then under this, I'm gonna put the body of the HTML, and then And then, oh, okay. Wait, let me add the PHP. I'm gonna make a file for the add new data into the database, and then we create a hyperlink for the add.php, and then uh, I'm gonna put a description in the link add new user, and then the close hyperlink syntax, and then to break to break to make a some space between the link and the table in the below, and then we create a table to show the data that stored in the database. The I'm gonna make the table to be maybe like it's clean and easy to look. I'm gonna make it with I'm gonna set the width. Is this how you oh, sorry, width so 80% with border set to 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna the table row, and then the table header. I'm gonna make table header. The first is name, and the second is what else was the name? Name I already. Oh, sorry. Name, and then the email. Okay, email, and then more table header, and then phone number. Oh yes, phone number. I'm not gonna type phone number. I'm just gonna type mobile, and then I'm gonna add update. I'm gonna show you what is this what the purpose of this update table header later. And then after this table row, I'm gonna create a PHP file, not PHP file, PHP syntax, and we're gonna create the we're gonna create so that the the this PHP file can call the database and store the data into this PHP file. What I'm gonna do, type while make a variable user underscore data, my SQLi underscore fetch underscore array, and then result, which has we created the result variable previously, and then open this, and I'm gonna echo is you showing what you wanna write in your PHP file, echo, and then the table row, and then oh at this, then close it, and then more echo, and then table td, and dot the variable user underscore data. The first one is name, and then dot, and the close syntax of td, and close the echo syntax, and make it about 1 2 3, how many? 3, yeah. Make it 3, but change this value into the email and mobile. No, no, not uppercase, just lowercase, mobile. And then the last one is you're gonna make for the hyperlink to edit and delete the data. I'm gonna write one more echo, and then table table row, not table row, table description, or I don't know, and then make the hyperlink a ref um, edit edit.php, and then id sama user underscore data, and then the id and then the close it, and give the hyperlink description edit, because it is for editing our data. Then create one more hyperlink for the delete a ref. It is basically the same as the edit, but the difference is we're gonna set the name with delete.php, then question mark id user underscore data with id, then the description of the hyperlink, I'm gonna type it delete, then the close hyperlink, and then close the table, also close the table row, and then close the echo. Nice. And then we have it. Um, we have the index.php file. The question is, how are we gonna view how are we gonna show or we gonna see the file? The 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 it, the method is simple. You type localhost slash the name of your folder here that you have created in the folder here in the htdocs wtt material. So you type it in your browser localhost slash wtt material. We have it, but it's still blank. We don't have any data that's shown in this table. Of course, because we haven't stored any data into the use user into the user table. So the next thing we're gonna make this add dot, as you can see in the bottom left, add.php. We're gonna code it, and we're gonna make the file that can add data into our database. The next thing is you create the add.php first, and then create HTML, and then the head for the title of the page. If you are wondering what is title of the page, you can see this user data in this browser in your page here. This is what it's called, title in the HTML. So name it add. I'm gonna make I'm gonna name the title with add user data. Nice. And then we're done with the head. Now with the body. Um, First thing I'm gonna do is create a hyperlink to go back to this to this. I'm gonna make a hyperlink to go back to this page, which is the our index.php. How are you gonna do that? A ref, and then name the file name index.php, and then the description go to home. Yeah, and then close the hyperlink. Simple as that. And then page bridge. Oh yeah, the name page bridge. I remember it. Give some space for the hyperlink and the form. And then because we're gonna store input the data, we're gonna make it form. Yeah. Um, Type form, not from, type form, and then the action is the just type the name of this file, which is add.php, and then the method pause, and then I'm gonna give it name form form one. Nice. And then the next thing is we create a table to make the form cleaner and easy to look, and it's comfortable to look, so it doesn't so it will not be it will the it will not it will be tidy. The table will be the form will be tidy. The And then the next is I'm gonna add table. Sorry, wrong syntax. Table, and then I'm gonna set the width to 25%. I think that's enough, 25%. But with the border set to 0. And then table row. The first is of course the first data you're gonna add is table. The first data you're gonna add is by the order that we have created is name, email, phone. So the first is you gonna add you wanna add the you wanna type name, and then under the name we put the input type text with the name of the input, we're gonna name it with name, because this is for the name. Yeah, copy this and to make it faster and make it about 3, because we're gonna store three input data in our database. After the name, I forgot email and mobile. Okay. The second is you type email and then change the, oh sorry, you type the name of the input type text, the input type um, to email, obviously. And then the last one is mobile, and change the input name into mobile. We are not done yet. And then we finish with the table, and then we continue to the PHP code. PHP, very nice. And then um, I'm gonna make a code that will check if in all of these data that have been inputted into the input, 3 of these input is submitted or not. So this is how you do it. If, and then type is set, and then um, post the variable post. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot one more crucial thing. And we gonna create the button submit. Gonna leave it blank, and then we're gonna create a submit button to submit the data that have been stored. And, the how you do it? I forgot. Sorry. Oh, okay, I remember it. Input type submit. Name it submit, of course. Submit. I'm gonna make the S uppercase, and then value add. What is the value add? Value add is the what the what it will be described in the input button later. Is set pause the submit, and then the put the create a variable name, and then $_pause the variable name, which is name, and then close it. Make it copy it and make it 3. Change the name to email also, and change this to mobile. Change this to phone change this to mobile also. Then the next thing, we call the connection file, so it can connect between the PHP file and the database. Include once config.php. Close the code. Okay, nice. And then the last one is we gonna insert the data that has been stored in this into this. Create a variable result and my SQLi underscore query. The variable in the config, I think I forgot. In the config MySQL $MySQLi, then comma insert into users name, email, mobile, and then values um, is what we get from the input. We call the variable again name and then email and the last one is password. Not password, sorry, mobile. Close the what's wrong with this? Oh, okay. I forgot to close the close the syntax, and then I'm gonna put some expression like echo if the user has been has been stored. I'm gonna type it add that successfully, yeah, and then we create a hyperlink. Oh, a ref index PHP. The description of the hyperlink, view users, and then close the hyperlink. So after the data is added, we can go back straight into the index.php. We're gonna test it now. We're gonna test it. Add new user. Add your name. I'm just gonna add my name and then my email. Not my real email, but it's just example for you guys. Gmail.com, and then my mobile phone 0896 blah 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 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This should do, and then add that successfully, and then create we view user. Oh, go to home. Oh, it has a show in the index. Wait, let me see what's wrong. Is it added in the? No. Why? Wait. And then let me see what's wrong. Okay. Edit.php add delete. Is it something wrong with my database WTT? Maybe Where is it? Oh. Wait guys. Then so yeah, basically that's it. That's how you do the how to add the user, and then we just gonna continue make a edit dot php for the to edit our data, and then edit type php, and then type include underscore warnings config.php. No. Then we create so the database can be changed. Is set dollar underscore post, and then the ID. No, not sorry, not ID. That update, and then ID equals to post the ID, and then name mobile, then email. Result equals MySQL underscore query update users set set name to the variable name, then email to email to email, and then mobile first, mobile to mobile, then we're done. then mobile to mobile. And then the next is we're gonna create a have to go hyperlink to go back to the go back to go back to header. Oh, sorry. Wait. Then header, then index the PHP for the to go back to the PHP file. Then we're done. Then we create one more PHP. For get ID. Okay. And then result my SQLi underscore query with my SQLi. This is for showing the the database that has been stored. Where ID is equal to variable ID. Close it. And then the next thing is while user underscore data, while user underscore data equal MySQL fetch array result. Then name user underscore data with name. Sorry. Email mobile. Email mobile. And then we create the HTML to show the data. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna copy it. so it will be faster. I'm gonna copy it from previous, so it will be faster because we are running out of time. Nice. Then, yeah, I think it's finished. And then we see into this user data. I'm still wondering why my data is not inputted. Then the last one, you make the delete.php. Then okay, the delete.php is very short because it's very simple. Include once config.php. Then the $id $get, and then id, and the result MySQL underscore query, then the connection variable MySQLi delete from users where id is equal to variable id. And then after we delete, we're gonna make a hyperlink header to go back to the index file. Okay. And then we are finished. But firstly, I'm gonna why my data is not stored. Mhm. I'm gonna mm, mm, uh, Yeah. And then we have it. This is how you create, read, update, and delete in PHP and database. I don't know what's wrong with my SQL. Maybe it's something wrong with the database. But I can assure you, this is how you create a database. And create, read, update, and delete the database. And that's it from me. And I give back to my host Aska.
Okay, that was a very nice explanation from Maulana. If you guys find this tech talk useful, mind give this live stream sorry if we made many mistakes. See you guys in the next opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.